Hi.
Hello.
This is about all I'm doing all day.
I can see that. This is how Brad does body work.
Yeah. There's Bondo here.
There is Bondo there.
It's incredibly smooth.
Is that incredibly smooth?
No.
I mean, it probably looks smooth on the camera,
Is
actually. Possibly.
Yeah, it's hard
You can
to
see
tell.
you can see a big you can see this.
Yeah, that'll go in.
But you can't see anything else that's happening there.
It'll get sanded.
Will it?
And then another coat.
Right?
My applicating device was not very smooth itself, so
I see.
yeah. It's okay.
I mean,
Betraying you.
look at it from back here, the hole is much better than it used to be, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Now it looks like it's just, for a little radiator.
You'll never know.
Nope.
And then the hole will be for nothing eventually.
Well, we won't talk about that yet. Well, I guess we kind of mentioned it last time.
Yeah, we mentioned it a little bit. What are you doing? Fixing the broken things that we broke?
Well, yes, actually, because I slid the rear end back a bit more, so the chain is...
Did it actually moved?
It moved about a 1/4 inch, but it's now as far back as you'll ever make it again.
Okay.
And then the next thing I got to do is, weld, actually do a good job welding the hubs to that rear end. That'll be what I end up doing.
Yeah.
Then we'll take it all apart, right? So, because the welder is out, these sprocket hubs are all nice and welded in place now. If it breaks now or it doesn't work, I'm kind of fucked at this point. But they're pretty near goddamn permanent right now. So my next task for today, after welding the rear end on that thing over there, is to continue working on the skid plate, which I started last time we were here, and I don't recall if I ever showed you, but this is where we're at with it now. This is of course going to go on the front of the golf cart, and I'm in the process of making some wings to go off the side. I'm working on the wings of the skid plate now. We heated up some metal and bent that over.
I heated it.
That's true, you did heat it. And then on top of that, I'm gonna add this little angly bit here and bend that too. It needs to be the same level of hotness.
There you go. It's good. Nice job. Touch it.
So this is my skid plate that I have created. Where I last left off showing you what I was doing, I was making these pieces here and getting prepared to weld them in. And I think I started to show you bending this, which I did do. I got it all bent up and then I welded it in and have spent the last few hours making the second piece and then going back and smoothing everything out and grinding it so it looks like it's just all one piece. However, of course it isn't, as you can see. My next task, however, is going to be figuring out where I need to mark my holes so I can drill it, and then I have to shape the bottom of it to kind of come in down here so it's not so squared off and weird looking. And then paint it black like everything else, so you don't see any of the mistakes, I suppose. So yeah.
What mistakes?
Did you just ask what mistakes?
Yeah.
That's a bad question to ask. Just saying.
There are no mistakes.
I'm gonna say that there's no mistakes, but I know there probably are.
The only mistake would be not making it black.
That's a good point. Work on said golf cart is commencing again on this fine summer day, I suppose. Let's see. We got Brad over here who is doing all the body work that he loves doing most.
Finishing it.
Ah, well,
How about
okay.
that?
Fair enough. What he's been doing so far is just going over really quick and sanding all of his handiwork.
Not that quick.
Well, quicker than you probably should if you want it to look perfect, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're not working on a Ferrari here.
Right. Yeah, we're not Mr. Spaghetti, I guess.
No.
Our whole patching for over here is all set. You know, all that body work is done. There was lots of Bondo spots all over the place. You know, then of course, this back corner over here was completely missing. That's all nice and in there. Then this corner over here had to get patched in. There was a chunk missing right there.
Yep, come back over here too.
Oh, what do we got over here?
Originally, this happened on phase whatever too. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Right.
When we did the snowmobile engine, this was all cracked. So that had been filled in with resin and bonded over. There was a big hole here for a nice fart cannon that came out the side.
Oh yeah.
And shot straight up,
Yeah.
like straight out of a Honda Civic or whatever.
Right.
That was cool. With big booger welds all over the exhaust.
Oh yeah.
Like more
Actually,
than, I mean, it makes me look like a good welder, really.
right. Speaking of that though, I think it's still.
Is it out there?
I think it's still out on that pile.
We'll get it flipped. There was the cut that we did for the snowmobile engine here.
Yep.
That has all been patched in. So there's not, I mean, what, like 30% of this golf cart doesn't belong
Right.
or isn't original.
Right. Yeah, there's a
And then
significant
there was some
chunk.
work done on the front too at some point, I don't know.
Yep.
There were some cracks here or something. Which that, considering this is plastic, that's held up pretty well.
Yeah, it has held up considering it's just freaking plastic.
I mean, I think if you did any serious torque into it, it'd probably crack, but
I think it was cracked on both sides here because somebody hit shit on the front of it and whatever.
yeah,
And then,
it was like attached back here or something and it got,
yeah. I think they had like little pop rivet tin or something.
yeah,
Hold it
there was
together.
a little piece of tin like that or something. where it
Pop
didn't
riveted in or
place.
something like that,
Yeah, a lot of rivets on this thing.
yeah. Yep.
But yeah, not too bad for the amount of damage that it had.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see, show on the inside. It's definitely been patched together a lot.
Watch out, I'm behind you. So, I mean, there's
Not the
all...
prettiest thing inside.
No, yeah, there's all patches there. Oops, oh shit. There's all patches here too. And of course that corner's all
Back
rebuilt.
corner, this corner here,
Yep, right there.
and up here.
And then, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It probably came off in just a few episodes on YouTube, but it's really been a lot of body work. Not only
Yeah.
this time, but last time we worked on it as well, before
Yep.
we were filming.
Yep.
A lot of hours into body work.
As was the case last time too.
Yeah. So this is pretty much the most substantial thing we've gotten done today so far. A bit of a fan modification. Found in the scrap pile.
My latest task has been this skid plate, which I've kind of gone around and shown a little bit. The last thing I was doing was putting these wings on, and then I was starting to drill the holes for down here, which are all set now. I just have to make some final adjustments. And then I cut some little chunks over here so it doesn't look like just a square chunk of metal. It actually has some shape to it. So then once this gets bolted on tight, what we're considering doing is just putting plates on the back of it to give it some extra support, because really all we're doing here is protecting things from getting a front impact. We're not going to pull from this or anything, so just vertical plates like this on behind this to hide them should be fine to just give it some extra support behind it. So we'll do that real quick, I suppose. It needs to get painted black too, don't forget.
Painted black?
Always paint it black.
Oh, we totally found it.
We went digging, and this masterpiece here was still kicking around. So if you can imagine, that was sticking out the side of the golf cart over there.
Something like, yeah, about that angle, out the side.
Out the side of the exhaust, or side of it over there. But yeah,
Pretty much awesome.
so somebody went and found some ginormous fart cannon thing and completely cobbled together. That from about here up is all golf cart, and from here down is, I don't know, junkyard find, I guess. It's pretty impressive. What's your problem?
Looking for the right size. I found this. Think that'll work?
I'm not sure. I don't think that'll work at all.
Close enough? It's kind of small.
Close enough is good enough. Careful, you just painted that. Wait, the holes on that? Yeah, they mostly do.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, they do.
Still a little soft.
Well, don't touch it.
I fingernailed it. Need a little tire shine.
Yes. Gotcha.
Sweeps in your inward or something. And then past it. So I found a toy in the junk pile over there. Wow, it doesn't even go that fast.
No.
It doesn't take much, I guess.